HG. Maybe it's maybe he's the rotate from ramp this time. Spots him and throws the HG potentially. But we'll see what's in store with that. And one set of nades on the Godsent side.
Crystal already smoking out this connector. Brolan, he's gonna push right past it, or does he? The flashbang is meant for this connector drop, but they kind of get delayed. They've gushed up JW though. He's so low, and Brolan shooting through the smoke. He actually finds one.
That's a pretty important kill for Brolan to get, considering JW went down so fast. Some more action outside. Madden adds one more on top of it, and all the kills going the way of Godsent. And they know now where Brolan is. 1 versus 4. Should be a T-sided pistol round for Godsent.
It surely should be. Brolan, though, he's going to press the issue, try to find some frags. I mean, then that domino effect takes place, and Godsent, that upper and bomb site, it was theirs. No trades to be found for Fnatic.
At least here, they're a little bit smart. They're not going to have, I think, money-wise, money bonus, or money loss bonus, rather. They're going to have a bit of it. Just P250s across the board here, or nade on, flush up. But Godsent have been struggling on these rounds, so I wouldn't really call it an easy or a free round by any means. This helps, though, a little bit with Golden going down. Now we should hopefully see another round on the board here from Godsent. This should not be a winning round for Fnatic.
Do you get nervous when you started saying that?
Because I saw the other fight happening at the same time, and I'm like, oh god. That could have been a quick 3-on-2 turnaround. But they have it on the control. We're all good.
I feel
all CT sides are just so tough, especially with it being online too.
They're just so stressful. You're just like, please, can I have money once?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, honestly, we go back to talk about money so much, but I mean, it is very difficult to play CT nowadays. The player break will really help kind of maybe reinvent the meta a little bit on the CT side. We kind of see it already happening on Inferno, and we will see that on all the other maps as well. We've seen some changes on Dust 2, obviously, some on the. It's a nice inner push again here from Godsent, but just the whole thing of JW running away and stuff, I mean, it's pretty unorthodox. Here we see it. Yeah, we don't know why they spotted him. Maybe it's a read. We don't know. Maybe he just wide swinged that first and shot a few bullets and heard the wall bang, and then they were just
plus
aware.
I think his DP expanded the blood on the back of the wall.
Yeah, there was something.
Yeah.
Ooh, get that kill. Get that kill, Crims. That's some fine work.
That's a punch your desk moment right there.
That looked like my deagle.
So perfect.
You should have reloaded after the first bullet then.
Yeah, that was the problem. If he had done it. Well, deja vu. JW and Flusha saving AWPs.
Definitely deja vu. Neither of these AWPs have been able to find openings, and it is a little bit worrisome, especially if JW's abandoning ship in a lot of these duels, as Robin pointed out in the last round. Styko, he's on the hunt. Even he's like, what the? He's gonna hit those Flusha? Come on, baby.
2 rounds in a row with the AWP, misses 2 shots. The second one was a little bit more difficult. But they're definitely still trying, and we'll see here what the reply is again. He's moving towards Mini. But it's another aggressive setup. I like this again from Fnatic. Why not? You know that Godsent can take this pretty late. And last round, it was just a whiff of an AWP. And we see here the reply from Godsent is actually the best call they could have made, actually. Especially with Madden getting the kill on JW. This is all on Rollout again. He gets 2. This setup that we kind of just saw from Fnatic. You can, as David mentioned, you can take outside faster. You can kind of take the fight to them as well. You can also do a quick round here and dropping vents if you want. You haven't done that so far this half. You've been using it in the box, but not like super fast. So we see from Fnatic's end as well, not a lot of nades are being thrown here early. So even for future rounds, let's keep that in mind. We might see some more vent drops eventually. But it's another lobby default with a slow round. Actually, it's Crystal making his way a little bit faster this time around from the outside, but it's the same play, the mini split, essentially. It's going to be a little bit of a lurk, and then we see it's actually very identical to the complexity execute, actually, with the Molotovs and stuff.
Oh my
really
Lord.
burns you down, chokes you out of the bomb site.
Fnatic had no chance in this round. They had nothing to respond with.
It's again another good read from Godsent, right? It depends on who from Fnatic are throwing these smokes towards the Squeaky room. If you get the second smoke by Squeaky, that's when the exit comes in from Godsent. They kind of make the read of, well, the second smoke is gone now, so they can't smoke off bomb site and they can't smoke off hot when we throw our mollies. And that's what happens to you. Again, you talk about just choking them out of the bomb site. They can't stand in that anchor position back silo. They're forced away from that. You can't stand in hot or on top of that because there's double molly there too, so you're forced away from that. Your only way of really standing in is CT Vance taking a flashbang and taking the fight for you, or the retake setup as well. We have a lot of people up in heaven. The flashbang comes in and you kind of retake it after. But currently right now, if you're Fnatic, the worry here is you cannot hear Fnatic having to reply again and again to just their T side. I was going to say just overall, just a good read on the T side with, like Davey mentioned, just being very proactive and very active across the map. With slow rounds, fast rounds. Here again, another fast round here outside. Chasing the pace.
Well, let's see if Fnatic can do anything about this one. Not nearly as much damage as he would have liked from the entire magazine, but at least going to start pulling players downstairs. There's going to be a lurk, and ooh, Flusha didn't have that timing. I don't know what's that. Okay. Well, abort whatever plan A was for Flusha. You're on plan F already.
Plan F, and with an AWP as well. He actually finds that opening. And now, oh, so many angles to look at. He's just out in the open. But it hasn't been, they haven't been finding the type of duels that you would want when you go for a double up setup on your CT side. They're in these funky retake scenarios and they can't do anything with double ops. It's not really paying off. Flusha this time around, it's only in his hands. Again, an aggressive setup coming out for Fnatic, and that's the duel JW wants. He even goes for more on top of the T-Red. Golden, he hasn't been spotted out yet, and he's going to even go investigate. And he gets punished for it.
Prolan's here as well, though, by mini area. But Godsent has slowed down the pace. It's another aggressive yard setup from Fnatic. Nice push from Flusha as well. You can expect or know that Godsent is outside. Maybe timing wasn't quite there, but oh wow. Makes it a one-on-one now. And you know where Flusha has been, and obviously you know where Styko is currently. But there's still a lot of time on the clock here, so...
He's gonna fake this. Ooh, no, he's gonna go right for it. So just sticking the plant, no one coming up the vent. Bomb goes down, flush.
Godsent, it was a great T side from Godsent here. Swapping over now to the CT side. I actually have them to win this map. They're actually a really good nuke team. They pick it a lot, and Fnatic, sure, they play it. But it
not very well.
No, it used to be their perma veto, you know, trying to get into it. I respect the fact that they are at least...
Listen, they're a T-side team.
Trying to get better at it.
Watch this shit. This is going to be wild.
Believer.
This is going to be wild. They're going to come back and they're going to take this map. Don't you worry.
I like this double Molotov. This is definitely going to be an inner hit. Looks like a hot pop flash coming out.
Molotovs hit absolutely nobody. Godsent positioned elsewhere. Oh, nice double kill. Trades are starting to come in. Zen cannot find that kill to save his life. He's got it. There's the knife. All right. I said there was going to be one. That's it. No more knifing. No more knifing.
I knew it was going to come out at least once in this series.
Oh!
Flusha.
Oh my god, there it is. Oh.
Definitely not to be in. What a huge upgrade for Madden. Coming into this round with the pump shotty. Now he's got an AK in his hands.
Now he's cruising.
He's cruising. In his 6-4. No.
Ooh, that's a... Oh, that went...
They run past it.
They went...
That molly, though.
I thought that nade was going to just destroy all of them. Either way, they're nice and softened up for everyone else to clean up. Good push from Styko. And there's
North America, you know, you always play on central server. Routing seems to be an issue a lot of the time. It's depending on what's currently going on. It's a big country, obviously.
Yeah.
But I've had... but then again, I've also haven't had a lot of problems with my internet here, but I've had fiber most of my time. So maybe that's why.
I have fiber right now. It's nice.
Fiber's
Can't
good.
complain about that.
Oh, smoke's out.
Now, I will say, back in the day, even when we have good internet, we obviously had a lot of problems with online play. You can't really get away from that.
Oh dear.
This is falling apart.
Look at J-Dubs as well. He's already downstairs in the control window.
Crims opened up with 2 kills and he gets taken out, but this should be a trade, and Roland does get that. Oh, a nice lobby crunch. The timing right now. All of a sudden, JW, that's a blessing. The bomb, it does get down right in front of his feet, so at least he can have something to work with. And I don't think Godsent actually quite know that he was down lower.
No, they had no idea. He's going to get that down as quick as humanly possible and try and disappear into the door. Oh, he stays out. Oh, he's got no idea. Oh, dear. 15-8. Godsent have 7 opportunities to close out the map and bring us to Dust 2.
Jason, haven't you learned don't talking?
Hey, that one...
Say, oh, this round's falling apart. Look what's...
We see here for Godsent, yeah, they lose the man advantage, but they're really good on the rotates, they're really good on the comms, and kind of already aware of where their teammates are at. So even though it looks chaotic, it looks like it's all falling apart. Rotations are there, and the trades are there, and it's not a good hold from Godsent, and it is looking like, and here we just see Crystal buying an SMG and just running into lobby. This is looking to be like we're going to a 3rd map. Even if this round's a bust, I don't think that I'm going to be jinxing that. As I mentioned, I actually think for Fnatic, and we saw that here as well, you know, it was looking pretty dark for them on Inferno. They needed to win that. I did have Godsent as favorites here on Nuke. They're a really good Nuke team. It's going to be really exciting, though, to see Dust 2, where both of these teams stand.
And also just in the map win percentage, it's clear as day. 68% for Godsent, whereas it's only 38% for Fnatic on the win rate. So certainly heavily in Godsent's favor. And we'll see if Robin has jinxed it or not. Flusha is down under heaven here. He is actually a bit far away from Crims, who has the bomb. And Flusha really wants a duel here.
I mean, they'll take anything at this point.
Yeah.
They'll take it all. Crims going to try and come in through mini. They'll try and pinch the upper bomb site. One on the roof, though, so I mean, even if they take this site, it's gonna occupy a lot of their time. And as long as Godsent just throw bodies at the problem, even if they are to lose some, even that's not a huge deal. There's only 14 seconds left on the clock.
Whoa.
Oh, and no one is looking at this. There's Zen coming in from the bomb site. Even he pulls a nade out. He's lucky to be alive. And like I said, even if